Really, really proud of these two young men and proud of our entire group and organization. I love these two guys. First two freshmen to come in and finish out, play their 4 and 5 years for Jon, and it's been an amazing ride. They've been tremendous leaders by example, unbelievable work ethic. They dominated player development, and you saw it out there today. Just led a resilient group that didn't play particularly well offensively in that first half, but just fought and fought and fought, and the rest of those guys just jumped in line behind them because of how they operate. These guys have been part of 5 winning seasons, 4 winning seasons. We're the only program other than South Dakota State that's had 6 straight winning seasons, and I'm so proud of it. And it's because of guys like these two. The game tonight, I'll start by saying I'll take the hat off to Omaha. This was probably the best Omaha team I've seen in my 8 years, and they had an unbelievable season. I voted for Darren for Coach of the Year. He did a great job, did some different stuff with this group this year, and it's turned into wins for him. I didn't think our offensive process was great in the first half. I thought we had what I call some hard plays where maybe we forced some things instead of just having faith in our process and moving the ball and doing what we do, but our fight kept us in it. We're down 7 at half, and then we just had an unbelievable resilience throughout the entire game. We struggled against the free throw line. They were very, very physical, and we struggled to get to the line, which statistically affects you. But what a second half! 24 points. We held them to 24 points, and we're probably more known for our offensive prowess, but 24 points in the second half when your basketball life's on the line. That's a group that loves playing with each other. And we caused 17 turnovers on a team that is, I think in KenPom, like top 5 in the country in taking care of the basketball. Just really proud of this group. Disappointed in the outcome, but have loved coaching this group and the adversity they've managed, and they've never hesitated.
Questions for the student athletes?
Tony Boone from the Omaha World Herald. Jon, this is for you. I don't know how many times it's happened over your career, but it seems like every time you play Omaha, it comes down to one possession with you with the ball. Just kind of take me through that scenario this time, if you would.
Really, I just passed the ball right away, and I thought someone would get open. We swung the ball a little bit. I ended up with the ball back, and I shot it, and it just didn't go in.
Any other questions for the student athletes? All right, thanks, fellas. You can head back to the locker room. Go ahead for Coach.
I guess similar question, Coach. I know you told me down in Omaha that you would take that every single time, and it was similar in the sense that Jon ended up with the ball again. I guess just take me through that process, if you would.
Well, like I said, the game, and it was a very similar situation at Omaha when, and I don't quite understand it, can't wrap my head around it with how we live in the paint, but they had fouls to give coming down the stretch. And so, if I call a timeout, that's where you coach up the use a foul. And so I called an action that I liked. And, it wasn't one where you're trying to get last shot because you're down 1. So, and who better to run it than you put the ball in Jon's hands and you trust it. I thought there was a chance that we might get a foul to then get it, to try and burn the clock, and then maybe we get a timeout. But either way, it was a very generic spread action we had. But we didn't execute it great, or we didn't get a great screen or really get good timing to even get our slip. And so Omaha did a good job on. I would prefer not to call timeouts, even if they weren't on the foul. I think playing and breakdown basketball, that's how we coach our guys. And so, I'm pleased with what we did. In retrospect, do you maybe call a timeout, but then all of a sudden you call a timeout and they foul with 3 seconds and they set it up? It's a tough situation when the other team has fouls to give. And, Jon goes 4 for 13 with 7 turnovers. That's not Jon Konchar. That was a really, let's just say, good physical effort by Omaha to put him in crowds tonight.
Any other questions for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach.